Overview of the life and career of the late Cardinal Francis Xavier Nguyen van Thuan. Cardinal Francis Xavier Nguyen van Thuan, 1928 to 2002, was a Vietnamese cardinal of the Roman Catholic Church. He served as the president of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace, and is the Vietnamese Catholic priest who held the highest position in the Roman Catholic Church. He is considered a symbol of Vietnamese Catholics, the most influential figure in recent times of the Catholic Church in Vietnam. Despite many difficulties with the Vietnamese government, Cardinal Thuan did not show hatred. It was this attitude that earned him the respect of many. In addition to Vietnamese as his mother tongue, he is fluent in 8 other languages: French, English, Italian, German, Latin, Russian, Chinese and Spanish. Cardinal Thuan was born on April 17, 1928, in Phu Cam, in the Archdiocese of Hue, Thua Thien Province, into a family with a long Catholic tradition. His family has 8 siblings, 3 boys and 5 girls. He is the eldest child. His father, Mr. Nguyen Van Am, died on July 1, 1993, in Sydney, Australia. His mother is Mrs. Elizabeth Ngo Dinh Thi Heath, the daughter of Mr. Ngo Dinh Ka. She is the sister of Archbishop Ngo Dinh Thuc and President Ngo Dinh Diem. This is a family with a long Catholic tradition. His ancestors were martyred for professing the Catholic faith during the period from 1698 to 1885. The great-grandmother passed away on January 28, 2005, in Sydney, Australia, aged 102 years. From an early age, the boy Thuan was educated in the faith by his exemplary mother. Mother and grandmother often told Nguyen van Thuan stories about ancestors, Catholic saints in the Bible, and Catholic martyrs of Vietnam. Thuan believes in the Eucharist because he thinks it is the way for people to unite with God. Thanks to his religious upbringing from a young age, the boy Thuan had the desire to follow the religious path from an early age. After studying, he was ordained a priest in June 1953. In April 1967, Father Nguyen van Thuan was appointed Bishop of Nha Trang Diocese by Pope Paul VI. He was the first Vietnamese bishop to manage this diocese. On April 24, 1975, the Holy See appointed Nguyen van Thuan as the titular Archbishop of Badesi, the post of Coadjutor Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Saigon, with the right of succession. After the events of April 30, 1975, he temporarily postponed his return to Saigon until May 7 to receive a new assignment. On August 15, 1975, he was arrested, imprisoned, and rehabilitated for 13 years in a communist prison. Bishop Nguyen van Thuan contracted prostatitis and went to Rome for treatment in September 1991. During his treatment in Rome, the Vietnamese government announced that Archbishop Nguyen van Thuan was no longer allowed to return to Vietnam. In 1994, Archbishop Thuan resigned as Coadjutor Archbishop of Ho Chi Minh City, and the Holy See appointed him as Vice President of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace. He became president of this council in 1998. In January 2001, Pope John Paul II promoted Archbishop Thuan to the title of Cardinal. On September 16, 2002, Cardinal Nguyen van Thuan died in Rome from prostate cancer. On September 17, 2007, the Roman Catholic Church began the first procedures for the beatification and canonization of the late cardinal. On July 5, 2013, Vietnamese Catholics celebrated the closing ceremony of the diocesan stages of the beatification process for Cardinal Francis Xavier Nguyen van Thuan. On May 4, 2017, Pope Francis approved the decrees of the Congregation for the Causes of Saints, taking another step forward in the cause of canonization of the late Cardinal Nguyen van Thuan. The Pope declared Cardinal Thuan venerable. This is an important step forward in his cause for canonization.